welcome to Pia's Creative Corner. My name is Pia, and this is about diamond painting. It's also a small video Christmas greeting to my international friends. Usually, I do the videos in Danish, and it's kind of the idea behind my YouTube channel that um, it is an opportunity for others to get tricks and tips and good ideas, but in Danish. There are a lot of international YouTube channel where they do speak English a lot of the time. So this is an alternative for to those. But the more have joined the diamond painting community, the more I realized that I do have to make some of my videos in English sometimes, both because of I get more and more friends and relationships and the international diamond painting community, but also to get more subscribers because a lot of them are speaking English. So to satisfy both parts, both the international and my own community in Denmark, I will try and do a more balanced video broadcasting and live broadcasting in the new year. That was what I decided in the Christmas days and up to in here in December, in month December. So in advance, I will apologize for any, misspoken words or mispronounced words. English is not my first language. It is the second one, and I don't speak English on a daily basis, but I will do my best to make this a good video that you will be able to understand what I say. So, I am working on this picture, and it is, of course, that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do some diamond painting because I'm so close of being done. So the more I do, the closer I get. The picture I'm working on is Mary Morgan by Laura Prindle. It's a Diamond Art Club picture, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing. If you're new, you don't know this, but I can tell you that most of my pictures are Diamond Art Club at the point. I think 90.99% of my pictures are Diamond Art Club. I have two that are not. In the new year, I will buy more that are not Diamond Art Club, but Diamond Art Club is my preferred because price-wise, even though a lot of Danish people say that Diamond Art Club are expensive, this is the less expensive for me because I don't pay import taxes and duty fee on it. So that's one of the reasons why I buy a lot of pictures from Diamond Art Club and have bought a lot of pictures. But also because I like the artists that they do have in their portfolio. So this is a picture with 55 colors. 4 of them have AB coating, and AB coating is this Aurora Borealis coating where it's like the northern light, and it gives a special opportunity for the stones on both sides of where you place the AB stones to shine in an extra good and give an extra attention to that place where they're placed. The picture is, let's see, I have the dimension here. It's 72 centimeters by 65 centimeters or 28.4 inches by 25.6 inches. So, it is with square stones, if I didn't say that. And, yeah, I guess that's all the data I could figure. If I have forgotten something, do tell me in the comment, and I will of course answer and give the last details if I do miss some of them. Um, this is one of their newest editions in from Diamond Art Club in the production line. As to early this year, I think it was, they moved the production from the Far East to themselves in America. So you could say they moved the production from outhouse to in-house, and that has had a significant impact on the stone's quality. So I will say in advance that when I speak of bad or good quality in Diamond Art Club terms, I will say that it's in from a sport point of view, because even the bad quality in Diamond Art Club are really good compared to other companies. So it's just getting that straightened out. So but I have pictures I bought last year, and I have pictures I bought this year, early this year, and late this year. And I can see the difference between the three different times in a timeline. If you say that in a timeline, that's like the pictures I bought last year were the first edition, and then the pictures from the first part of this year was the second edition, and the pictures from the second part of this year is the third edition. So first, second, and third edition. Um, and if I say so, I will say that the last edition are by far the most gorgeous quality. There's so much sparkle. They're so even in their sizes, and there's almost none. There are of course some bad stones, but it's so little amount that it's close to none. Um, I know that there has been a lot of complaints that the stones were statics and they were kind of clinged together. There has been a bit of it with these stones, and with when it happens, what I do is I take two green trays and I put some of the stones in between, and I squash them, um, and then kind of split them. And I will show you just in a minute what I do. Um, and from what I heard is that Diamond Art Club have recognized that there is a problem. They have corrected the problem, but from they correct the problem to we as an end user will see it in our products we buy, in our pictures we buy, that it will be a longer time, and it will maybe feels like they haven't corrected it, but it will show, and I think it will show in the new releases and the restocks. That's where you will see it on the fastest way, or what you could say. Um, so it's just that I have been working on this part yesterday and a bit of today, and I really wanted to be done with this picture, and my plan was to be done with it tomorrow, and I was like, it can be done, but it depends on when tomorrow I'm gonna be done with it. I think I'm gonna be done with it tomorrow, but it's gonna be late tomorrow. Okay. When I have stones that are kind of stuck or clinged, whatever you call it, together, I will put them, and I'm trying to do this without spilling the stones everywhere, you know. Okay, I think that's a good way. Yeah. I got the wrong. So I put them in this one. I shake it so I get an almost even layer, as if I was gonna do, a common, ordinary diamond painting. Then I put this one on top. I press, I turn, and I kind of squeeze here. So it's all in one motion. And shake it to shake them around. You can hear it is popping. And I will say, as long as it's popping this way, there are stones that need to be split. Then I'm gonna kind of slide this upper top and then kind of looking in it to see how good they are. I'm gonna give it one more go, but there are less now than there were before, more like in lines and less just in chunky bits. So I'm gonna shake them again, try and, yeah, see, it's not that bad. So when people say that you should put them between two trays, this is what they mean. But you have to do a bit of work with the stones so that you force them to divide. I know some uses, you can buy different grinders to do it. I have bought one and I tried it once, not on DAC stones but on other stones, and I wasn't really much impressed about it. So I put it inside, and later I read somewhere that you should not use those because they would damage the stone. So I have never used it, and because shortly after I saw this one and I have always used that. But I know that you on Etsy can buy 3D grinders, and they should be a little same as this one, just in a grinder, and not so harsh. Look. So I actually got almost of them split, and what the tricky part I think is that what I achieve out of it afterward is actually they do get a bit static, so I will try and brush them off. I usually do this, and then I use most of it. So, and it's really just that I'm gonna shake it and they will kind of shake off the statics. So yeah, see, I don't know if you remember from before, but before there were a really large amount down here at the corner, and that's all of them now in an even layer. So yeah, I was gonna show you the grinder. See, this was the grinder I bought myself, and I think it's more for tobacco or stuff like that. So I have only used this one time because the one I seen that are 3D printed, they're not these spiky things. It's more like it's a pattern that are reversed and then put on top of each other, and then you can do like this. And I think the function is similar to what I do with the two green trays. So okay, so I hope everyone has had a good time at this Christmas time. I know for a lot of people that Christmas is a kind of the time of the year where you can be a bit vulnerable, because if you don't have a family, or you are strayed from them or whatever, you it's like it's I mean, the whole season is kind of preparing for this one meal you have with your family, and that's if you don't have the family or you don't have that kind of relationship with your family. I think it can be a hard time, and I know a lot of people that do struggle with mental disorders and stuff like that. That to them, the Christmas is not a funny time. So, so I will send my love and my thoughts for all of you that are not having a good time. But of course, all of you that are having a good time enjoying life, you will always also get my thoughts and my love. It's not that anyone should get cheated from good things. It's just that I just would take some time just to recognize and put out there that I do know that it's not everyone that is celebrating. And for my own part, I will say that Christmas has always been, no, not always, that's a lie. Christmas, since I lost my dad as the last one in year 2000, has been a kind of a good and bad time. I lost my dad December 7, and um, it was really a hard year that year when I had to celebrate Christmas first time without both part of my parents. Even though I was not really close to them, there was still kind of I still visit them. We have our traditions in our family and stuff like that. So yeah, it was hard. So I do recognize and I do know how it is or how it can be to go and celebrate Christmas when you really don't want to, for instance. So, um, so this was just a small video. Thought as a small video to send some Christmas love and some holiday greetings and just to recognize that um, it's not everyone who is thinking this is a good time. But for the most part, we do enjoy, and I think that more and more people are kind of, it's not all about presents, it's more about the love, and it's not about family, it's more about the relationship, and that you are with people that love you more than it's about people that you are connected to with some kind of blood relation or stuff like that. So, just to inform you that I am going live every Sunday, and I will do in the new year or next year, which is just around the corner. I will do some live casting or streaming that will be in English. And so if you are a subscriber, watch out. There will be both lives and more videos in English, unboxing and stuff like that. Yeah, so I hope you will have some wonderful holidays, and that you will stay safe and celebrate the new year just coming up. Until we meet again, hopefully in another video or live streaming, stay safe, take care, everyone yourself, everyone around you. Bye.